what's up, third grade musicians? So glad to see you again. I'm Mr. Camacho. Thanks again for coming to Mr. Camacho's music lessons. It's so good to see you. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about tools that we use to build things. So have you ever tried building a dog house or a bird house? Maybe a real house? Yeah, so maybe you'd help your family in building something like that. Now, when you build stuff like that, what kind of tools do you think you might need? Ooh, I heard somebody say a hammer. A hammer is a good tool to use. That's very good because when you put things together, you need the hammer and nails. What else? What other tools might you know? Ooh, I heard somebody say a saw. A saw is a very good tool to use when building because you need to cut the wood, right? If you need to cut your wood a little smaller, then you need a saw. Any other things? Ooh, that's a different one. A ruler is a very good tool to use. Rulers can be used to measure before you cut, right? And yeah, so those are some of the main tools that we like to use when we build stuff. We're going to listen to a song now. It's called Bling Blang. It's by Woody Guthrie. He's one of the original folk artists in America, so going back 100 years ago. And he wrote this song for his kids. While you're listening to the song, try tapping your chest or your shoulders or your legs and try to feel the beat of the music while the music is going, okay? So tapping your legs, just like I am. Tap, 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 tap. All right, keep tapping while the music goes, all right? So let's listen to that song and tap the beats. Wow, wasn't that such a fun song? So, in the lyrics, did you hear some of the tools that they were using? It was very similar to some of the tools that you had talked about before. That's right, the hammer and nails. They talked about the hammer and nails. You get a hammer, I'll get a nail. What else? They did talk about birds and snails, but those aren't tools, right? So let's stick to the tools part first. Very good. He also talked about you get a board, I'll get a saw, right? So you get a board to build and you got to saw it, cut it. Very good. What else? Yeah, that was pretty much it, right? Again, hammer and nails, saw. Very good. Yeah, so these are the tools that we use to build things, right? So now that we have an idea of the song, let's learn the words so we can sing along. So meet me at the piano. All right, third grade musicians. So in order to learn this song is a verse and refrain kind of song, all right? So first there's a verse, and then there's a refrain, and we go back and forth between verse and refrain. Okay, so let's learn the verse. That way it's easier to remember. And the refrain will be very easy because it's shorter. Okay, so anyway, the first pitch, me, if you have a high voice, all right, here it is. So repeat after me. I will say the pitches and the words. You repeat after. Here we go. Mi, so, la, so, mi. Your turn. My turn with the words. You get a hammer and I'll get a nail. Your turn. Very good. Second line. Here, my turn. Mi, re, do, mi, so. Your turn. My turn with the words. You catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. Your turn. Very good. Third line. Me, so, la, so, me. Your turn. My turn with the words. You bring a board and I'll bring a saw. Your turn. Very good. Third, going to the last line. Me, re, do, la, so, la, do, do. Your turn. Very good. Now with the words. And we'll build a house for the baby. Oh. Your turn. Very good. Okay, so now I'm going to sing 2 lines. You repeat after me the 2 lines, okay? Here we go. I'll start. I'm just going to sing the words this time since we got the pitches a little better. If you need to practice the pitches, go back, rewind, do it again. Okay, here we go. Here is the second time through the verse. We're going to do 2 lines this time. You get a hammer and I'll get a nail. Second line. You catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. Your turn. Third line and fourth line. Here we go. My turn first. You bring a board and I'll bring a saw, and we'll build a house for the baby. Oh, your turn. Very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and sing along with the song, and we'll learn the refrain after.
You get a hammer and I'll get a nail. You catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. You bring a board and I'll bring a saw, and we'll build a house for the baby of Lee.
All right, now that we know the verse, we're going to learn the refrain. Okay, the refrain's shorter, easy to remember, and then we'll learn the second verse after. Here's our first pitch of the refrain. Me, right here, match my voice. Me, if you have a higher voice. Me. All right, here we go. Copy after me. Me, do, 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 la, so. Your turn. My turn with the words. Bling, blang, hammer with my hammer. Your turn. Second line. Re, re, ti, do, la, la, do, re, do. Your turn. My turn with the words. Zingo, zango, cutting with my saw. Your turn. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to play the refrain. Let's sing it together, okay? So let's try to sing this refrain together. Here we go. A little faster, too. 1, 2, here we go. Bling, bling, hammer with my hammer. Go, sing, go, cutting with my saw. Again, now this time you sing it, okay? Just by yourself. Here we go. good. Okay, so now that you know the refrain, let's learn the second verse. All right, so now let's learn that second verse. The second verse is the same as the first verse, just different words. All right, so let's just look at the words right now, since we already know the pitches. Okay, here we go. Again, we're starting on me. Me, or if you have a high voice, me. Okay, here we go. Repeat after me, please. I'll grab some mud and you'll grab some clay. Your turn. My turn, second line. So when it rains, it won't wash away. My turn, third line. We'll build a house that'll be so strong. Your turn. My turn. The winds will sing my baby a song. Your turn. Very good. Okay, so let's try singing that verse together. Here we go. Second verse. 1, 2, ready, go. I'll grab some mud and you'll grab some clay. So when it rains, it won't wash away. We'll build a house that'll be so strong. When will sing my name a song. All right, now you sing it by yourself. Okay, here we go. Here is the second verse by yourself. Very good, very good. Okay, so let's sing that whole song with the actual whole song, okay? All right, so before we actually sing the song, there's another layer we can add to this. So let's try that, all right? So some of the tools that we talked about, what are some of them that they mentioned in the song? Yes, the hammer and nails, and the saw and the board. Very good, yes. So when we're singing the song, another thing you can do to understand the song even more is to add movements with the words, right? So in the first words, it is, you get a hammer and I'll get a nail, right? So maybe we can be pretending like we're hammering and a nail too. You get a hammer and I'll get a nail, right? You can be doing that while you sing. And then the second line, you get you catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. So maybe you can be doing like, you catch a bird and I'll catch a snail, right? And then maybe for, you bring a board and I'll bring a saw. Maybe that, right? You bring a board and I'll bring a saw. Right? And then we'll build a house for the baby O. We'll build a house for the baby O. Right? So let's look at that words together again with the movement. So, you get a hammer and I'll get a nail. You get a bird and I'll catch a snail. You bring a board and I'll bring a saw. We'll build a house for the baby O. Right? And then for the refrain, bling, blang, hammer with my hammer. Zingo, zango, cutting with my saw. Bling, blang, hammer with my hammer. Zingo, zango, cutting with my saw. Very good. And then the second verse, you can add your own movements to it. But remember, it's mud. I'll grab some mud and you grab some clay. The second one, when it rains, it won't wash away. We'll build a house, it'll be so strong. The wind will sing my baby a song. right? So maybe you can add those to the words after, all right? So while you sing the song, you can just sing along if you want, or you can add some of these motions to go with it, and you make it feel like you're actually building a song. Anyway, after the song is over, have a good day. I'll see you next week. Bye.
You get a hammer and I'll get a nail. You catch a bird and I'll catch a snail. You bring a board and I'll bring a saw, and we'll build a house for the baby of bling bling. Hammer with my hammer, zingo zango, cutting with my saw. Bling bling. Hammer with my hammer, zingo zango, cutting with my saw. I'll grab some mud and you grab some clay, so when it rains it won't wash away. We'll build a house that'll be so strong, the winds will sing my baby a song. Bling bling, hammer with my hammer, zingo zango, cutting with my saw. Bling bling, hammer with my hammer, zingo zango, cutting with my saw.
Hey musicians, I hope you and your family members are doing well and staying safe. I have some great news. On March 5th through the 8th, the city of Santa Ana will be hosting their annual Boca de Oro event. And we need the help of all our Santa Ana's third graders to provide some entertainment. We'll be forming a choir just like we did for our Christmas video. The song we have chosen is a fun song called I Love This Little Old Planet by Teresa Jennings. And I like this song because it celebrates Earth Day, which is celebrated on April 22nd. Celebrating Earth Day serves as a conscious reminder of how fragile our planet is and how important it is to protect it. All you have to do is learn the song, practice, and when you're ready, record the music with your headphones, and we'll do the rest. We'll be using Flipgrid to record your performance. You can record as many times as you want, but please only submit one video. If you have headphones, use them so that we hear your voice and not the background music. I hope we can count on our third graders to make this video performance successful. Stay safe, and we hope to see you soon.